Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for Shaman King, episode number 3. And now this episode really does just two major things. And one is introduce Anna. We find out who Anna is because last week we had her come in there unexpectedly. Well, if you're new to Shaman King, unexpectedly. And she hops in there and we just find out what she's basically about. She's Yo's fiance. They have an arranged marriage, and we find out that why she has come here is to train Yo. She's saying, yo, you've been slacking, you're not ready for the upcoming Shaman King tournament. We need to do some training, otherwise you're going to be in trouble once things start get popping. We also find out why things are popping in Tokyo. I think it was mentioned about something about how uh, basically where the most trouble is caused, that's where the tournament usually takes place, or something along them lines. But we find out why this is going to be happening in Tokyo and not any other place in the world. So we know that Yo is going to be trained by Anna. We know through talk from Yo that this training is being very hard on him, but it needs to be done, otherwise he won't be able to become Shaman King. We also know that Anna has transferred to the same school as him, rightly so. But that's why Anna's here. She gonna be around for the long haul. And we also are introduced to another female character within this episode, and I forget her name, but it is Ren's sister, and his god and her guardian spirit as well. And this leads to the trouble of the week, so to say, because we are introduced to this guardian spirit via movies. We find out a little bit of his backstory and what leads up to the reasons for why and what leads up to his death. And then we find out that this person that we just watched on the big screen is Ren's sister's guardian ghost, and now they have to fight him because Ren's sister is coming there to try and steal Amidamaru for her bro. That's what she says, but is that what she's really trying to do? I don't know, but they end up fighting. Amidamaru has a crack at it, couldn't quite hack the job himself, and that's where we get to see different abilities that shamans can do, because up until now it's just been spirit form, unity, and they fight. But we see different things. We see Anna summoning spirits, channeling the spirit into Yo, and it was via that why Yo was able to win against Ren at the end of the day. We also see not Ren, that's why Yo was able to defeat Pyron at the end of the day. And we also see how Ren's sister used spirits as well. Like I said previously, prior to now it's been spirit form unity. Now we've seen spirit channeling, and now we see how a shaman can control spirits, dead corpses, via talismans. So that is another way that shamans can fight. So that there's that as well. So we learn, surprisingly, it seems to be a theme about learning about the ghost before, or the guardian ghost before the actual shaman itself. But we learn more about Ren's sister's guardian ghost than we do about Ren's sister within this episode. We find out that once broken free of the control of the talisman, Pyron goes into a bit of a frenzy when he realizes, like when he comes to realizing like what happened to him, kind of thing. And there seems to be something up with the Tao family overall, and it's not just Ren's sister that was causing him grief. He seems to have a vendetta via the whole family, but by the end of the episode he is willing to be Ren's sister's guardian ghost just so he can fulfill his own dream of finishing off his martial arts that he started. And that is everything to happen within this episode. And now, I don't know. I feel like I may be remembering things wrong, but I feel like there was more emphasis on Yo's training, and I felt like back in the day, oh my gosh, Yo's training is really hard. I don't know what it was that made me feel like that, but I feel like I felt like that back in the day than I did during this episode. But I think the episode was good, fairly paced. We are moving through things very quickly. The animation is nice, but right, it should be. We are in 2021. I'm not expecting no 2011 graphics up in here, so rightly so. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think it deserves a 3-star rating. Call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.